So today I am talking about something that I've never talked about on my Instagram, on my website, on my YouTube, which I am revamping, and it's gardening. So I've always wanted to be one of those people that could just go hang out in the garden and relax and pull weeds, but I have never lived in one spot long enough to be able to do that, and B, didn't really live in a climate to be able to do that, and C, I didn't really garden when I was younger, and I just have vague memories of my grandfather pulling weeds, but that's about the extent of my gardening. So, and I remember him using Miracle-Gro on our grass. Ugh, probably not very good. But anyway, I'm so excited because my daughter, she is 5. She'll be 5 in like a couple days. But she's 5 and she came to me and said, "Mommy, I really want to grow our own food." And this was after reading a book about a garden, and it's actually a book by Kate Messner called Over the Garden and Under the Dirt. And it's such an amazing book. She has a few different series. But anyway, I'll share that at a different date. But yeah, so gardening, I'm so excited. We live in a rental house, so we knew that we wouldn't do like the whole raised bed thing by like building beds. We don't want to have to commit to moving those someday. And then we also, our backyard doesn't really lend itself to like building a garden space. So I knew right off the bat that I would need to do container gardening. And that kind of seemed daunting for me because I don't know anything about gardening in general, and gardening containers seemed really scary. So I just started researching, and I started by watching some videos on YouTube, and Callie Kim, she's amazing. She is the one that kind of helped me realize that container gardening didn't have to be that hard. She introduced me to all of the supplies that I ended up using. I love how she makes gardening accessible. I listened to a few podcasts where I'm like, okay, this is way over my head, talking about fertilization and just germinating and things that I wasn't able to really grasp as a total beginner gardener. And I also wanted this to be really kid-centered and like kid-friendly because my daughter wanted to be part of it. We ended up gardening in 3 20-gallon smart pots, and since then I've kind of expanded how much I'm gonna grow, and but because I'm loving it. But yeah, we started off with 3 20-gallon smart pots, and they are aerated containers, so they're a fabric. It feels like felt, and it's quite fascinating because I guess it helps the root ball form in a different way, and it doesn't really grow at the bottom. It kind of is able to expand, and there's more moisture that's able to go through them. So yeah, they're supposed to be really amazing. So far, I've had a really, really great experience using smart pots. And then I partnered with Good Dirt. They are not sponsoring this, but they did provide lots of product for me to try out gardening. Kind of bounced ideas off of them, and they were a really great resource for me too. So in addition to podcasts, YouTube, and a couple of books, Good Dirt was a really good resource, and their soil ended up being really great. I have been, 3 weeks now. I have had my plants for 3 weeks, and they're thriving. It's so exciting and so rewarding to see how well they're doing. They have new growth on them, and so anyway, I stocked up on my supplies, and I'm not going to go through that in the video because I have a post on my website where I listed off all the things I bought, which it wasn't that many things. So I actually started our garden with seedlings. I bought them. I bought organic seedlings at our local grocery store. It's really nice that they have those. But yeah, so I did that. I did not grow from the seed this year. I might try that next year. But I wanted to start with the seedlings and then just plant them into the soil and just see how they thrive, and just kind of try my hand at it that way first. So anyway, I gathered my supplies, and then I actually filmed myself with my daughter planting our third container of plants. like I said, it's been a really rewarding experience. My daughter has had such a good time watering our plants every day. They're right on our patio, so it's not a huge task to do it every morning. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have 2 blog posts on my website about just the step-by-step process, and then I also link to the resources that you'll need if you want to try this out with your kids at home. So go check out those 2 things. Be sure to hit the like button or subscribe if you're interested in any of my content. Thanks for watching.